Hi everyone, my name is Reva and welcome to the 11th episode of Saints. Today you will know about a saint who is a bishop, doctor of the church and the founder of the Redemptorist congregation. Alphonsus Marie Antony John Cosmos Damien Michael Gaspard de Liguri was born on September 27, 1696 at Marianella near Naples, Italy. Raised in a pious home, Alphonsus went on retreats with his father, who was a naval officer and a captain of the royal galleys. Alphonsus was the oldest of 7 children, raised by a devout mother of Spanish descent. Alphonsus was educated at the University of Naples. He received his doctorate at the age of 16. By age 19, he was practicing law, but he saw the transitory nature of the secular world and, after a brief time, retreated from the law courts and his fame. Visiting the local hospital for incurables on August 28, 1723, he had a vision and was told to consecrate his life solely to God. In response, Alphonsus dedicated himself to the religious life, even while suffering persecutions from his family. He finally agreed to become a priest, but to live at home as a member of a group of secular missionaries. He was ordained on December 21, 1726, and he spent 6 years giving missions throughout Naples. In April 1729, Alphonsus went to live at the Shifless College founded in Naples by Father Matthew Ripa, the Apostle of China. There he met Bishop Thomas Falcoya, founder of the Congregation of Pious Workers. This lifelong friendship aided Alphonsus, as did this association with a mystic, Sister Mary Celeste. With their aid, Alphonsus founded the Congregation of the Most Holy Redeemer on November 9, 1732. The foundation faced immediate problems, and after just 1 year, Alphonsus found himself with only one lay brother, his other companions having left to form their own religious groups. He started again, recruited new members, and in 1743 became the prior of 2 new congregations, one for men and one for women. Pope Benedict XIV gave his approval for the men's congregation in 1749 and for the women's in 1750. Alphonsus was preaching missions in the rural areas and writing. He refused to become the Bishop of Palermo, but in 1762 had to accept the papal command to accept the see of Saint Agatha of the Goths near Naples. Here he discovered more than 30,000 uninstructed men and women and 400 indifferent priests. For 13 years, Alphonsus fed the poor, instructed families, reorganized the seminary and religious houses, taught theology, and wrote. His austerities were rigorous, and he suffered daily pain from rheumatism that was beginning to deform his body. He spent several years having to drink from tubes because his head was so bent forward. On attack of rheumatic fever from May 1768 to June 1769 left him paralyzed. He was not allowed to resign his see, however, until 1775. In 1780, Alphonsus was tricked into signing a submission for royal approval of his congregation. This submission altered the original rule, and as a result, Alphonsus was denied any authority among the Redemptorists. Disposed and excluded from his own congregation, Alphonsus suffered great anguish. He died peacefully on August 1, 1787, at Nocera di Pagani, near Naples, as the Angelus was ringing. He was beatified in 1816 and canonized in 1839. In 1871, Alphonsus was declared a doctor of the Church by Pope Pius IX. His writings on moral, theological, and aesthetic matters had great impact and have survived through the years, especially his moral theology and his glories of Mary. He was buried at the monastery of the Pagani near Naples. Shrines were built there and at Saint Agatha of the Goths. In liturgical art, he is depicted as bent over with rheumatism or as a young priest. He is the patron of confessors, moral theologians, and the lay apostolate. To know more about saints, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.